The debate about race and crime reminded us of a controversy in a lot of cities all across the country. Back in the 1960s, the Supreme Court ruled that police may stop and search anyone they find suspicious. Minorities say they are often singled out. We asked Jim Axelrod to look at this with the nation's largest police department in New York City.
Right over there.
10 months ago, Nicholas Pert was walking up his block in Harlem on his way to the corner deli when he says he was stopped and frisked by police.
And literally they had you up against the wall?
Yeah. Had me up against the wall and I was that close to my destination.
And you started about less than 100 yards down the block here?
Yes. They see me come out my building.
After an ID check, Pert, a 23-year-old college student who's never been in trouble with the law, was released. Just like the other half-dozen times he says the same thing happened to him over the last 7 years.
Walking while black in my community, and I'm stopped for...
That's the only offense?
Only offense.
Walking while black?
Yes.
What do you feel like when you walk away from having that happen?
I feel hopeless and violated.
We have the lowest murder rate of any city in America.
New York's Police Commissioner Ray Kelly defends what's called the stop and frisk policy, which allows officers to detain anyone who they find suspicious. The policy was put in place decades ago to combat a spike in violent crime. NYPD statistics show 66% of violent crime suspects are African American. The city claims 53% of those stopped under stop and frisk were black. Just 6% were arrested.
What we're trying to do is save lives. And the stop and question tactic is certainly not the be-all and end-all, but it's one of the strategies that we use to reduce violence.
So what I hear you saying is if innocent people get stopped repeatedly, that's just the price of doing business.
Well, we certainly hope that it doesn't happen. We hope that they understand that we think this is an effective strategy of reducing violence.
Police officials might say, look, this is how we keep the neighborhood safe.
They're creating distrust in the community, and no one wants to have anything to do with them.
Stop and frisk certainly has its share of critics in the New York State legislature. In fact, right now, a number of African American and Latino lawmakers are trying to gather enough support, Scott, to outlaw the practice.
Jim, thank you.